Hello, today we are going to do a floral set for spring. So I'm going to start by putting down a base coat on the tips here. I'm using the Beetles base coat, and I'm just going to put one layer on each of the nails. After that's done, I am going in with some of these colors from Vettsy. I got these in the March Deluxe subscription box. So we got a really pretty mint green color, and we are going to do that on 2 of the nails. After that, I am going in with this light pink color. I'm going to do that on 2 of the nails as well. These colors are perfect for spring. They're so pastel-y and soft and really, really gorgeous. And then for the final nail, for the middle nail, I'm going to do an ombre. Just fixing up that last nail over there. I think I nicked it. Popping those into the lamp. And then after, I'm going to do a ombre on this one with the 2 pinks. So I'm going to do the lighter pink on the top and the darker pink at the bottom. This is a potted gel. It's got a bit of a thicker consistency, putty-like, so you can use a separate brush for this one. And I'm going to ombre these 2 colors together. So I put one color at the top, one at the bottom, and then using an ombre brush, I kind of go back and forth in between where the colors meet to blend the colors nicely. And now I'm going in with the second coat for each color. These colors are really opaque, and once you build them up to a second coat, they are practically flawless. Popping that into the lamp, and then going in for a second layer on the ombre. Typically with ombres, the first layer doesn't really look so great. It's a bit streaky, and then once you go in with the second layer, everything kind of meshes in together nicely. So two layers is always a good idea for ombres to get a perfect blend. Just going back and forth in between the 2 colors, and then letting it sit for a second to let the colors blend and self-level is always a good idea too. I'm going in with these really pretty sparkles, these loose glitters. They have a bunch of different pastel colors to them, and I thought they were so fun. So I am using a base coat here as like a sticky layer to stick the glitters into, so I'm going to go over, and I won't cure until I'm ready with all the glitters. So I will put down the base layer, and then going in with a brush, I am picking up the loose glitters and just placing them down as I like them. I want it to be a bit of a fade, so I'm going to put most of the glitters on top and then slowly fade it down, making sure that the pieces of glitters are not too overlapping so that the nail doesn't get too thick. So I'm just going to maneuver everything around, making sure to get the sides and getting the coverage that I like. Just flattening everything out, making sure it's not too bulky. And I'm going to do this on one of the pink nails as well. So I'm going to go in with a layer of base coat to act as a sticky layer for the glitters to grip into. And then once I have all the glitters layered down the way I like it, then I will pop it into the lamp to cure the base coat and cure the glitters into the base coat. Again, just making sure that the glitters are not too layered up on top of each other so the nail doesn't get too bulky. As those are curing, I'm going to pull out these really cute stickers from Vettsy. Got really beautiful pastel flowers and bunnies on them, some butterflies, and I'm going to do a little nail art with these. So on on the other solid nails, I'm going to just place down a few of the stickers that speak to me, the ones that catch my attention, and I'm just going to make a cute little layout on these two nails. Using pointy tweezers is really great for this. Sorry, got a bit out of frame there, but they can sometimes be a bit hard to pick up from the backing, so using pointy tweezers is a good helpful tip to get these stickers off of their backing. After that's done, I am going to do a bit of a crystal placement on the ombre nail here. So I'm going to pick it, oh, and I'm going to use these pastel caviar beads as well. So I'm going to use this 5-in-1 top coat. It's a bit of a thicker top coat, kind of like an embedding gel, and I'm going to use that as a sticky layer for the gems to stick into. It's a bit thicker than a basic top coat, so there's something for the little caviar beads and the gem to sink into, so it really grips onto the nail and doesn't fall off. Here I'm struggling to pick up the bead. It was a bit large, and sorry for being a bit out of frame. I was just trying to maneuver the crystal into the center and just making sure it gets into the spot that I want it to be in. I'm placing it kind of right between where the two ombres meet. So right there in the middle. And then going on with these gorgeous pastel caviar beads, just doing a bit of a pattern, pulling out the caviar beads from the sides of the top of the crystal up to the nails, kind of making it look like a bit of a necklace. Just doing a really pretty pattern with those little caviar beads. Doing the same pattern on the other side to pull it up, make it look like a necklace or some sort of jewelry. Once I have those in place, I'm using a few of these silver caviar beads. And I'm going to place them around where the larger crystal and the pastel beads start. And I'm going to use the thicker 5-in-1 top coat to embed the designs that I did with the glitters, as well as the flowers on top, to make sure that there's no grittiness, no texture, to give the nails a nice smooth surface. Covering up the whole nail, making sure to get the sides to make sure all the glitters are embedded under that gel. And again, doing the same thing for these flowers. These flowers were a bit raised. Sometimes the texture doesn't bother you and you can just leave it as is, or if you want a smooth surface without any bumps and lumps in texture, then you can go in with a layer of building gel or a thicker top coat gel like this one to get a nice smooth surface. After filing and buffing the nails to make everything nice and smooth, I'm going in with a top coat to bring back the shine. Now wiping off the sticky inhibition layer from the curing. And that is it. That is the final set. These really cute pastel florals for the spring season. What do you think?